Hello everybody, Ben Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we finished our hydrochloric acid production facility here. So we have our hydrochloric acid, also have some hydrogen chloride gas being used. Now it's all being loaded into loading bays that are ready to go for pickup. And train set up and running to feed that acid to the mines. And speaking of mines, off screen, I have gone ahead and built out all of the mines. So we have our sapphirite here, we have our stereotype here, crotinium, givelite, and rubite, and bobmonium there and ready to roll. And I actually have scaled these to be able to supply a rate of around 120 ore per second. So when we start building our ore purification system, that is going to be the rate that we're looking at. And we'll see how much actual purified ores we can make from that. So that's good. And also, last episode, we had some issues with some bugs and cleared them out. I went ahead and off-screen built a connection over here to connect to this island, which hadn't been cleared yet, and cleared this island. This is not connected, so I don't need to worry about that nest. Pollution plume is touching these guys, but I don't need to really worry about that. And pollution plume off of this, not an issue at the moment. Oh, another thing I worked on is getting these natural gas deposits hooked up for loading. Decided to go with 2 bays so that 2 trains could be service there, and hooked up that multi-phase oil. We had a loading bay ready for it, but it actually hadn't been hooked up with pump jacks, so that's now hooked up with pump jacks and feeding into that loading area. We also have this other multi-phase oil deposit here, which is fairly large, at least in terms of number of wells, in case it's needed. So, the kind of next stages of the construction here are going to be ore purification and a refinery. And a refinery. Now, as far as ore purification is going to go, that requires a lot of space, as this ore purifier attests requires a very large amount of space. So, like, this whole area might have to be utilized for ore purification. But the refinery, I think, can be built somewhere a little bit more out of the way. So I need it for fuel. Oh, actually, I forgot about something here. Hold on. I had the volume down. Killing bugs is noisy. There's another multi-phase oil there. There's also more natural gas there. I don't necessarily think I want to interfere with that. Thinking over here. Well, down here might work. It's got a lot of coverage for logistics. Yeah, I think down there is going to work. So, we're going to need loading areas to bring in the multi-phase oil and the natural gas. Natural gas is going to be more important because one of the things we're going to need, because One of the things I want to do up here is electronics. We're going to need plastic. And the materials for plastic are derived primarily from natural gas. So that is what we're going to need the most of. Just gotta fill that in. All right, well, let's start getting to work over here. Put the construction bots to work. Getting all these dead trees cleared out. There, I think that will suffice initially. All right, and actually, let's go ahead and clear these as well. Because they're just going to be in the way. And then we're going to get rid of these signals. And put in our T. Right about there. I think for this, we are going to use some parking. Oh, that's going to interfere with that, is it? I could bring the parking out to there. Yeah, we need to get past that anyway. That's fine. Put it in there. Picking up a lot of trees there. Oh well, I'll have to kind of help out with that, I guess. And then we're going to need our... Don't want the big loading bays? No, we don't have enough room for the big loading bays. We'll go with the small ones. Alright, so there we can bring in the multi-phase and the natural gas. There we are. Okay. I think the construction bots are going to be a little bit busy. Yeah, because they're going to be busy with clearing those trees. Though it looks like they just installed them. Well, that works. You gotta get rid of those. Well, that's a big wave of construction bots. There we go. That clears a lot of space. Yeah, for all these new facilities, I'm making them blue. Do I have a gas version of that? Not that it really matters all that much. Yeah, I do, actually. That doesn't fit quite as well. And then we're going to need 2 of those and 2 of those. All right. And then we're going to need some power. And we're going to need to get this connected over there. Just because things don't line up quite exactly. What is going on here? Clear these up. Guys, we got a little bit of a jog there. All right, and I'll do the signaling. So that we can stack trains coming out of here if I have to. Oh, did I have some of those in storage? I guess I did. All right, so trains. This is going to be Refinery North. Multi-phase oil. And then this is going to be Refinery North natural gas. This is going to be the first of our products. All right, get those guys colorized correctly. All right, and then we'll set you up with refueling. Get that copied across. Give you some initial fuel. Actually, I'll go ahead and give you all of this fuel. Because why not? I think if you use better fuels, it actually does give you a little bit of a speed boost on the trains. But that's alright. Alright, and actually I'm going to want 2 trains feeding the natural gas. So let's go ahead and send you to Natural Gas North. Natural Gas North, inventory full. And then bring you to Refinery North, natural gas, inventory empty. And go. And then do the same for you. Natural Gas North. Refinery North. And then just gotta wait. There we go. I'll give you some coal, and then have you go take care of business. Alright, so one thing I haven't done is actually done any design work for what we're going to need. One of the primary things I want to do with this is plastic production, right? So let's start with plastic. I'd like to make 60 per second plastic. Actually, I'd probably like to do more than that. But we'll start with that. 60 production plastic, which is 600 per second liquid plastic. We'll use the formaldehyde phenol method, because that's the most efficient. Formaldehyde is made from methanol. Phenol is made from benzene, propene, and oxygen. Or if we use yellow metal catalysts, we can use just benzene and oxygen. Phenol and acetone. We don't need acetone. We just need phenol. Okay. Yellow metal catalysts, what do they need? Nickel and tungsten. That's easy enough. Alright, so we need some benzene gas, and methanol gas needs... we can make it from carbon dioxide and hydrogen. But if we make it from methane, that means we're going to have benzene and methane. Benzene. Butane. Coal cracking, gasification, coke, hydrogen sulfide gas, benzene gas, methane. Coke, hydrogen sulfide, we don't need that. No. So I think what we're going to use is more methane, the green metal catalysts, or steam cracking from butane. So I do this and I need 700 per second methane, but I think we're going to be getting butane as part of the production process here. So there, if we go with that, we need 300 methane and 300 butane. And what do we get if we do gas fractioning? Methane gas, ethane gas, butane gas. We just feed natural gas liquids into it. Methane gas, ethane gas, butane gas, carbon monoxide. Naphtha. Naphtha will be useful. Toluene. Gas condensates. Alright, so if we do that, we've got methane gas, ethane gas, butane gas, and gas condensates. 1,000 per second. No, not coal cracking. We're going to be just using raw gas and natural gas separation. That works. 2,000 per second. Natural gas. We get the condensates we need. We're going to get a bunch of sulfuric wastewater, which we don't really worry about. That's going to create the condensates we need, but then we split the raw gas into the natural gas liquids and acid gas, and then we break down our, we do our gas separation here, heavy gas fractioning. Yeah, that works. At least that's the gas portion of the process. Oh, I didn't send you to go get stuff. You need to go get stuff. You are what? Multi-phase oil? Multi-phase oil north alpha. Okay, I probably could have just called that multi-phase oil north. Inventory full, and then bring that here. Empty. Go. All right. Well, we've got piles of natural gas. So, what we actually want to do is let's go ahead and throw some modules on here so that we reduce what we need. All right, that brings that down to 4. That brings that down to 6, 5, 2, 2. And then I'll worry about the plastic production. Though I could feed straight into the plastic production. Because what are the byproducts that we're going to be having here? We're going to have residual gas. We're going to have 300 extra ethane gas. We're short butane gas? Gas condensates. No, we have extra gas condensates. We have extra butane gas. Right? Because we're producing 700 per second butane gas. We only need 300. Excess product. Ethane gas. We're going to be producing naphtha, which naphtha is going to be used for... Well, we're going to be getting naphtha from the multi-phase oil refining as well. But the naphtha is useful for a few things. One is making artificial wood that is going to be used in the electronics, excuse me, production. Could also be used for some other stuff. The residual gas will be used to make lubricant. Do we need to make lubricant? What I actually need, I'm going to need, is coolant. What is the recipe for coolant? That's here, right? Base mineral oil is used for coolant. I see. So that's what we're going to be getting out of our multi-phase oil. All right. Well, we can at least begin construction here. I'll have to decide if I want to do the actual plastic production down here as well, or if I want to move that to another facility. All right, well, first things first, we need 4 oil gas separators. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need 6 gas refinery Mark IVs. No, that's a steam cracker. Gas refinery Mark IIIs. Gas refinery Mark IVs. Advanced gas refinery. That's just a gas refinery. Gas refinery. Steam crackers. Well, that's part of plastic. Okay, I need 6 of those apparently. I'm actually going to need 5 more. I'm short tungsten. It's on the way. Okay, so you picked it up and you're now waiting to deliver. Good. And we're going to need a pump. Some big delivery materials. Alright, so I guess we'll just line this straight up with that. And so you guys are going to be doing the natural gas separation. And then we need the piping. And for now, what I'm going to do with the oops. Oh, I burned all my tungsten pipe. Okay, it's on the way though. Because these gas refinery Mark IVs need tungsten pipe. Ah, there we are. Might as well manually fill those in. Let's see. We're gonna need power. Substation. And then I'm going to need 5 more of those things. 5 more of them. It's going to need catalysts if we are going to do the plastic here as well. I don't see why we shouldn't. Alright, so we'll go ahead and set up a few more of those. Actually, I think we need 4 of them, right? Because each catalyst type needs 2. We need aluminum and silver, tungsten and nickel. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Which direction is it? There. And each of these is going to need 2. Ah. There we are. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode. So, we'll go ahead and stop here, and then I will continue work on this off-screen. Bring in all of those ores we need, and set up the rest of this refinery. At least this process. Maybe get all the way out to the plastic. I'll have to see how far I can get. And potentially work on this. Or what I might do is make this refinery kind of what I do on screen and start working on ore purification off screen. Either way, I'll have to think about it. So, we'll go ahead and stop for now. And I'll do some work and we'll do another update and episode next week. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.